Picture this. You're sipping your morning coffee in Hawaii when suddenly your phone starts screaming with emergency alerts. Tsunami warning. Evacuate now. But here's what nobody told you. What happened next left scientists scratching their heads and rewriting their textbooks. On July 29, 2025, an 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of Russia. Now you might be thinking, Russia? That's thousands of miles away from Hawaii. And you'd be right, but the ocean doesn't care about geography. It's all connected like one giant bathtub. When this monster quake hit, it sent shockwaves racing across the Pacific at 500 miles per hour. That's faster than a commercial airplane. The waves started their journey from Russia and headed straight for Hawaii like an uninvited guest. But here's where things get weird. Scientists expected the usual big waves, some flooding, maybe a few boats getting tossed around. What they didn't expect was what the earthquake revealed about Hawaii's own hidden secrets. See, when those tsunami waves hit Hawaii's shores, they didn't just bring water, they brought something much more surprising. They uncovered ancient coral reefs that had been buried for centuries. Think of it like nature's own archaeological dig, except instead of brushes and shovels, it used massive waves. Dr. Sarah Chen, a marine geologist at the University of Hawaii, was one of the first to notice. She was monitoring the wave patterns when she saw something strange on her sonar readings. The waves were hitting the seafloor in places where we thought there was just sand, she said, but they were bouncing back like they were hitting something solid. What they found was mind-blowing. Entire coral cities preserved like underwater time capsules dating back over 1,000 years. These weren't just any corals. They were species that scientists thought had gone extinct in Hawaiian waters centuries ago. But wait, it gets even stranger. The earthquake didn't just uncover old stuff, it created something completely new. The massive vibrations caused certain types of volcanic rock on the Hawaiian seafloor to crack in a very specific pattern. These cracks started releasing trapped gases that had been locked away for millions of years. Now, you might think, great, more gases in our atmosphere, just what we need. But these particular gases contain rare elements that scientists have been trying to study for decades. It's like the Earth just opened up its own science lab. Dr. Mike Rodriguez, a seismologist who's been studying Pacific earthquakes for 20 years, put it this way. It's like the earthquake was a massive key that unlocked doors we didn't even know existed. We're seeing geological processes that textbooks said were impossible in this region. The really crazy part? The tsunami waves also triggered something called seismic awakening in Hawaii's underwater volcanoes. Not eruptions, don't panic, but a kind of rumbling that's creating new rock formations at a rate scientists have never seen before. Think of it like this. Imagine you have a jar of honey that's been sitting still for years. Suddenly someone shakes the whole table. The honey starts moving in ways it never did before, creating new patterns and swirls. That's basically what happened to Hawaii's underwater geology. But here's the part that really has scientists excited. The data they're collecting from this event is helping them understand how the entire Pacific Ring of Fire works. It's like getting a peek behind the curtain of how our planet really operates. The earthquake waves created a kind of natural MRI scan of the ocean floor. Scientists can now see underground structures that were completely hidden before. They've discovered underwater mountains, ancient lava tubes, and even what might be the remains of islands that sank thousands of years ago. One researcher described it as finding Earth's lost chapters. Each new discovery is like reading a page from our planet's diary that was written millions of years ago. The timing couldn't be better for science. With all our modern technology, underwater drones, satellite imaging, and super sensitive seismic equipment, we're able to capture details that would have been impossible just 20 years ago. But here's what makes this discovery truly special. The coral reefs they uncovered aren't just pretty to look at, they're living libraries. Each coral ring tells a story about past climate conditions, ocean temperatures, and even ancient weather patterns. Scientists are calling it nature's hard drive, a biological storage system that's been recording Earth's history for centuries. By studying these corals, they can learn about climate changes that happened long before humans started keeping records. The implications are huge. This data could help predict future tsunami patterns, understand climate change better, and even locate new areas where similar discoveries might be waiting. Dr. Lisa Park, an oceanographer who's been diving at the newly exposed sites, describes it as swimming through history. Every dive reveals something new. It's like exploring an alien planet, except this alien planet is our own backyard. The best part? This is just the beginning. Scientists estimate that the earthquake might have uncovered discovery sites across hundreds of miles of ocean floor. Teams are already planning expeditions to explore areas that were completely inaccessible before. What started as a scary tsunami warning turned into one of the most significant scientific discoveries of the decade. It's a reminder that our planet still has secrets to share. Sometimes it just takes a little shaking to reveal them. So the next time you hear about an earthquake halfway around the world, remember, in our connected planet, every shake sends ripples that might just unlock the next great scientific mystery.